Okay, guys, just real quick on some LED lighting and some wiring videos that I've seen on YouTube. I've seen some videos where guys are using these type of connectors to connect their wiring. That's a no-go for a boat. Those are for home use. Okay, the way you want to go is you want to go with heat shrink, and these are heat shrink little tubes. You heat these up and they shrink around the wire like so. Okay, and then additionally I've put another small little sleeve of heat shrink at the end of each one of these to seal it off completely. And then I'll run, and another thing too, guys, is when you're running more than one wire, cut your wires stagger your wiring. Don't cut your wires side by side, because then you're gonna, if you have more than one wire, because you're going to end up with all these joints in the same place, and you're going to end up having a thicker thing of wiring to try to tie up, or to get through a hole, or something like that. So this versus this is a lot easier. Okay, so what I've done here is, you can see I've got 4 wirings for my LED lights, and I've staggered them so they'll be one after another in sequence. And then what I'll end up doing is, I've done here, I've run another heat shrink tubing over all of the connectors to guarantee it may not be 100% watertight, but it's pretty close to it, so yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm going to do the same thing here. All I did was I cut a piece of the LED wiring because I don't need that much wiring on these LEDs that go to the front. They're going to run through here and up into the console. But this wire was going to be too short, so I just cut that other piece off and I tied into this one. And now I'm able to run these into the console also. So yeah, just a quick tip, guys. It doesn't cost very much. You go down to the hardware store and get yourself a bunch of heat shrink tubing. This pack cost me like almost less than $2. It comes with different sizes, but it comes in really handy. Yeah, you just want to make the proper connection, guys. That's all I'm saying, man. Like I said, I've seen some guys use these connections, and these connections are for home use. These are connections that you use with the stuff that's hidden behind walls and stuff like that, but not for your boat. Those aren't good for your boat. Those can come undone with vibrations. You know that being on rough waters and your boat's bouncing around and stuff, hitting wakes and whatnot, they can come loose. So you want a guaranteed tight fitting. Use the proper connectors, guys. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching.